Alright, yo, what's up everyone? How we doing? Break 2403. We're back with another nice one. 2025 Panini Score Football. It's a 6 hobby box team break, which we're all good to go for. Thank you everyone for grabbing teams. Fill this one out once again. Appreciate y'all. Running back that nice Score Football. Whoop. Trying to do up these sleeps over here. Slipping and sliding. It's fun. Anyway, let's get started. Box number 1. What the what's going on right here? 4 autos. We got plenty of low numbered stuff too. We do have an NIL spot as well, so no need to worry about that. The next era autos and any banging Isaiah Bond cards. All ahead, you guys.
I think it's going to be more exciting. The attempt to perform was wild because of the rip time.
A very fitting start to this box and to this break. There's a Travion Henderson right there, who the very first play of his debut, kickoff, and a shit back. It looked really good that game.
A lot of people are going to come away with some really good.
Alright. Good luck, everybody. Box 1, there's Travion Henderson, Arnold, Trey Harris, JT, Scowerton. First auto of the break, Phil Matha. Cowboys with the auto. We're really going to be focusing on just the rookies and the hits. Going to kind of breeze through the vet base. Tyler Warren on the draft. Josh Allen, showcase. I think that's franchise. Tim Brown. BTJ. That's the scorecard. So we're going to breeze through this base right here. Trevor Etienne, Trey Amos, Tez Johnson on dress, Luther Burden, and our first NIL auto going to be Zachariah Branch. So again, next era auto for the NIL spot. Tio, Panics on Emerge. Quinn Ewers, scorecard, we'll put a top on that one. Any of the rookie scorecards we'll take care of. T-Mac, Torrey Horton, Gunnar Helm, Dylan Gabriel, Ollie Gordon. There we go, bang, hot rookies, Isaiah Bond. Marlon Hampton on the draft. Caden Prather scorecard again. So the rookie scorecard going to Buffalo. Couple of double dips in this one. It's weird. Arlie Leonard, Elijah Royal, Siobhan Ravel, Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers on the base, Quinn Ewers on the hot rookies. Our first Cam Ward of the break on the Emerge. Josh Jacobs franchise. Save Flowers scorecard. Got some gold coming up. Brian Stool, Abdul Carter, he looked crazy in just 6 snaps. Kyle Williams, Mukuba, Jalen Noel. Tyreek Hill auto. That's sick. Cheetah for Miami. That's fire. Little Tyreek Hill auto. Bryce Young on the franchise, Ozzie Newsome, and Playboy Cardi. Joshua Cardi. Kicker hit, 16 out of 50. Little color match gold zone for the Rams. Bang! Head of the pack right there for sure. Breeze through the space. Antoine Wells, Jalen Royals, RJ Harvey, pretty solid too. Donovan Jackson, Josh Simmons, JD5 franchise, Dylan Gabriel, Damian Martinez, scorecard rookie for Seattle. What's all these dupes? Colson Loveland, Kyle McCord, Shador Sanders. Might be the one. Matthew Golden, he looked pretty damn good too. James Pierce Jr. Nice second year showcase. 30 out of 100. Bo Nix. Little color match on the blue for Denver. T-Mac, Randy Gradishar, and Damian Martinez on the rookie artist proof. 2 off the number match, of course. That's 8 out of 35. Lowest card so far. Another one for Seattle. Will Campbell, Cam Williams, Mason Taylor, Kyle Monaghan, Jade Barron, Nick Scowerton on the rookie auto for Carolina. Panthers. Penix, the franchise, hot rookies, Eguka, Jalen Colker scorecard, another one for the Panthers. Mike Green, Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, Ashton Genty, Captain Jack Sawyer, Terry Bradshaw, Malik Neighbors in the franchise, J5 emerge, Chris Jones in the scorecard, Curtis Rourke, Malachi Starks, Kobe, Xavier Strepo, Jordan James, Quinshon Judkins, Patty Mahomes, and second-year Quinyon Mitchell, 13 out of 50 for Philly on the gold zone. A little better on the second year. Again, I don't know what's going on with these dupes. Right, one after the other. Joe. Sorry. Alright, box 2. JT, Nick Scourton, Elijah Badger, Walt Johnson, Dylan Sampson, and bang! Double dipping on the gold zone Joshua Cardies. This one with an auto on it. Just what we wanted to see. A kicker auto out of 50. Sick. And that's it for the Rams. CeeDee Lamb, Trey Harris, hot rookies. Upside down, Ken Houston on the scorecard. Sick. Andres, Luther Burden, Travion Henderson, Josh Connerly, Trey Harris. What's a little better? Mason Taylor, Artist Proof Blue Rookie Auto, 26 out of 35, and that's it for the Jets. That's a little better. Nice one there. Earl Campbell, Mike Evans, Tetrell McMillan, another old school, Kellen Winslow on the scorecard. Dylan Gabriel, Ollie Gordon, Trevor Etienne, Trey Amos, Tess Johnson, Abdul Carter, Jalen Carter, it's more old school. Joe Morris on the scorecard. Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers, T-Mac, Torrey Horton, Gunnar Helm, Jimmy Johnson, Harrison Smith, Princely on the scorecard rookie, it's for Carolina. Kuba, Jalen Noel, Riley Leonard, Elijah Roy, another NIL auto. Colin Simmons, Next Era auto. One more for the NIL spot. Marv Jr. the franchise. Shador on the hot rookies. Shador on the draft. And a red zone Foy. Oluokun. 16 out of 20 for Jacksonville. Lowest number card so far. See if we can beat that. I'm sure we will. We'll stack of bets here. Goes here. Donovan Jackson, Josh Simmons, Jake Brenningstool, Abdul Carter, Kyle Williams, Marlon Hampton, Malik Neighbors, Emerge, and Bijan Robinson, 27 out of 50. Gold zone for Atlanta. That's one for the Falcons. Matthew Golden, James Pierce, Antoine Wells, Jalen Royals, R.J. Harvey, T.J. Watt, the franchise, Dwight Freeney, some more old school Mean Joe Green on the scorecard, Kyle Monagai, Jahdae Barron, Colston Loveland, Kyle McCord, Shador Sanders, and JT on the rookie autos for the Colts. Tuimolau. Hot rookies, Luther Burden III, Jonathan Taylor, the franchise, Jalen Milroe, draft, Jamian Sherwood on the scorecard, Ashton Genty, Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell, Cam Williams, Mason Taylor, Riley Leonard, Brian Dawkins, Jaden Higgins. That's another rookie scorecard for Houston. Xavier Restrepo, Jordan James, Mike Green, Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, Miguel Kuka, Derrick Henry, T-Mac, hot rookies. Garrett Wilson on the scorecard. Alright, nothing too crazy so far. I think those people are doing kind of nice here. Box number 3. The Cheetah was nice. It's kind of it though. Alright, box 3. See if we can get some nice in this first half. Damon Martinez, Landon Jackson, Jalen Miller, Dallas Shuck, Devin Neal, and Ja'Cory Brooks. Rookie auto for Washington. Commanders on the board. JSN franchise, Colston Loveland, Scary Terry on the scorecard. Jaden Blue, Derek Harmon, Kelvin Banks, Pat Bryant, Alec Iomanor, and another NIL auto. Andrew Marsh, next era auto. Andrew Marsh on the auto. That's over the NIL spot. Travion, hot rookies, Mason Graham draft. Isaac Bruce, Tyler Bass on the scorecard. Harold Fannin Jr., Raheem Sanders, Princely, Michael Williams, Kevin Winston, Shador, Emerged, CMC franchise, Teddy Bruschi on the scorecard. Nicky Montgomery, Quinshawn, Bishal Tootin, Mason Graham, Jack Beck, Earl Campbell, Mike Evans franchise, Isaiah Likely on the scorecard. Kyle Mullings, Will Howard, Phil Maffa, Tyleek, another NIL auto behind the Jaden Higgins. Nice Luke Altmaier. Second NIL auto of this box. Nice hit once again. Luke Altmaier and blue franchise of Harrison Smith. 20 out of 100. 2 off the number match. Of course, it's from Minnesota. Another Abdul Carter on the draft. Jalen Carter franchise. Drake London scorecard. Savion Williams, DJ Giddens, Amarian Hampton, Shamar Stewart, Tyler Warren, Jimmy Johnson, Harrison Smith, Trey Amos, scorecard rookie. Some more gold zone coming up. There's our first Travis Hunter finally. Ja'Cory Brooks, Mika Gluka, Woody Marks, Cam Ward on the True Base finally. Marv franchise, Shador hot rookies, and on the draft, and Tank Dell, third year, Jesus, where's the time go? Tank Dell, 48 out of 50 on the gold zone. That's for Houston. Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Bond, Xavier Watts, Brody Cook, Walter Nolan, another JT, Tuimolau On the base rookie auto for the Colts. Alright, Loose Box Mojo. Dwight Freeney, Marion Hampton hot rookies, Malik Neighbors emerged. James Conner on the scorecard. Ariante, Caden Prather, Ty Felton, Cam Scatabo, Armand Menbu, Joe Milrow, TJ Watt, Antoine Wells Jr. on the scorecard rookie. Elijah Badger, Will Johnson, Dylan Sampson, Benjamin Morrison, Jackson Darts. Had a nice start as well. Brian Dawkins, Jonathan Taylor, and on the green, 5 out of 8. End zone, Jaleel McLaughlin. There we go. That's our new low. 5 out of 8 for Denver on the green end zone. That's it for Denver. All right, little something there to end the first half.
We're at 80 spots left in the so we're out of the way. 65 and 5. Islam Mafia. No matter what happens, we come away with a fighter. And the floor here is like so. I mean, you know, that's 65. I think it's a really good.
Alright, second half. So let's get out here. Box 4. Kevin Winston, Jaden Blue, Derek Harmon, Kelvin Banks Jr., Pat Bryant, Damondre Lenore on the Gold Zone auto. $19 out of 50. Nice hits for San Fran. JT on the franchise, Joe Milrow, Jaws on the scorecard. Jack Beck, Harold Fannin, Raheem Sanders, Princely, Michael Williams, Will Howard on the base rookie auto for Pittsburgh. See if we can grab some nicer QB autos here. Nice for Pittsburgh. T-Mac, Riley Leonard, Brian Dawkins, and staying old school, Kellen Winslow, Senior, 104 out of 250 on the Blue Showcase for the Chargers. Jaden Higgins, Nick Amenwari, Quinton Judkins, Marshall Tuden, Mason Graham. Sick. Case hit. Intergalactic. Jay Jettas. I don't think we've hit this one yet. That's so cool. These little 3D lenticular cards. These are really cool. That's it for Minnesota. Jay Jettas. Show it off here on both sides. So they're so cool. That's it for Minnesota. Intergalactic, Planetary, Egbuka, the Emerged franchise, Derrick Henry, Troy Franklin, scorecard. Tyler Warren, Kyle Mullings, Will Howard, Phil Mayfa, Tyler Williams, Tim Brown, Matt Stafford, Marshall Tuden on the scorecard rookie. It's for Jacksonville. Cam Ward, true rookie. Savion Williams, DJ Giddens, Amarion Hampton, Shamar Stewart, and Amarion Hampton. There we go. We're heating up here now. Amarion Hampton on the rookie auto. Nice hit for the Chargers. Ooh, that's clean. 10 out of 10 on that orange first down. Men of Canton, Weapon X. Brian Dawkins. That's for Philly. Nice hit for the Eagles. Super sick. Tyler Warren. Another first down. Anthony Richardson, AR5 First off the print, that's 1 out of 10 for Indianapolis. Colts, 2nd out of 10 of the pack. Nice. There we go. Now we're getting some nicer stuff. Walter Nolan, Travis Hunter, Ja'Cory Brooks, Nika, Woody Marks, Tio, Michael Penix emerged, Travis Kelce on the scorecard. Membo, Caleb Johnson, Isaiah Bond, Xavier Watts, Brady Cook, Isaiah Bond, hot rookies, Omarion Hampton, Devontae Adams, Rams edition on the scorecard. Jackson Dart, Ursery, Caden Prather, Ty Felton, Cam Scatabo, Doug Williams. That is a throwback right there. Doug Williams on the auto. That's for Tampa. Crazy. Quinn Ewers, hot rookies. Cam Ward on the emerged. Josh Jacobs, franchise, and showcase Lamar Jackson. Nice one for Baltimore. 146 out of 250. That's it for the Ravens. The MVP former. Nick Scourton, Elijah Badger, Will Johnson, Dylan Sampson, Benjamin Morrison, Bryce Young franchise, Ozzie Newsome. Second year Brian Thomas Jr., 194 out of 250 on the showcase for Jacksonville. Luther Burden, Trayvon Henderson, Josh Connerly, Trey Harris, JT Tuimalo, Randy Gradishar, Jaden Daniels, Dylan Gabriel, Alex Highsmith. Nice box, finally. Penultimate box here. Box 5. Will Howard, Phil Mayfa, Tyler Williams, Jaden Higgins, Nick Imanwari, Raheem Sanders, one more for the Chargers on the base rookie auto. Nice one for the Chargers again. Jalen Milroe, TJ Watt, and showcase Austin Eckler, 187 out of 250 for Washington. One more for the Commanders. DJ Giddens, Omar Hampton, Shamar Stewart, Tyler Warren, Kyle Mullings. There he is. Nice time to get this one. Shedeur Sanders on the auto. Nice hit for Cleveland. Very nice. There we go. Second half. Been a lot better. Brian Dawkins base. Jonathan Taylor. Vinny Testaverde. Another one for Cleveland on the base scorecard. Colin McCord, another Shedeur, Matthew Golden, James Pierce, Antoine Wells, another NIL. Caleb Downs, nice one. Caleb Downs on the auto for the NIL spot, next era. Nice one. Richard Seymour, Myles Garrett, Trey Amos, another one for the Commanders. Rookie showcase 95 out of 100. Cameron Williams, Mason Taylor, Kyle Monagai, Jade Barron, Colston Loveland, Trey Harris, Mika Igbuka, Mike Green, the scorecards for the Ravens. Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, Ashton Genty, Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell, Mike Evans franchise, Tetrell McMillan emerged, C.D. Lamb, scorecards, Zach Ertz. Malachi Starks, Kobe Bryant, Xavier Restrepo, Jordan James, Mike Green, Andres Borregales on the base rookie auto for New England. Bang. Another kicker auto. There we go. Sick. Nice stuff for the Pats. Just the rookie you wanted to see. Jalen Carter franchise. Earl Campbell and Raiders edition of Geno Smith. 130 out of 250 on the score on the blue showcase. Landon Jackson, Jalen Milroe, Tyler Shuck, Devin Neal, Curtis Work, Harrison Smith, Abdul Carter, and Luther Burden III. Nice. Rookie Gold Zone, 13 out of 50. There we go. That's a nice one for the Bears. Another weapon for Caleb in that offense. Derek Carmen, Kelvin Banks, Pat Bryant, Io Manor, Ed Reed, Artist Proof, 27 out of 35, Men of Canton. Another nice one for the Ravens. Hall of Famer. Another Shador, Jimmy Johnson, Men of Canton, T-Law on the scorecard. Raheem, Princely, Michael Williams, Kevin Winston, Jaden Blue. Joe Horn on the auto. Old School Saint. Nice hit there on the Horn auto. Mark Jr., Shador, Hot Rookies, Fran Tarkenton on the scorecard. Quinshon Judkins, Marshall Tudor, Mason Graham, Jack Beck, Harold Fannin, Dwight Freeney, Lamar Hampton, Hot Rookies, Malik Neighbors on the emerge, Will Henderson Jr. on the scorecard. Last box. Second half's been much better. Let's do one more nice one here. And then we'll do a full recap. Thanks again, though, y'all. Appreciate y'all filling out another score break with us. Box 6. Last box mojo. Good luck. JT, Nick Scowerton, Elijah Badger, Walt Johnson, Dylan Sampson. Second year, Isaac Garendo on the auto. Another one for San Fran. Niners with their second auto. TJ Watt, Dwight Freeney, and Marion Hampton. Tyler Lockett on the scorecard. Looks like one more NIL auto. Damn. What a nice break. Andres, Luther Burden, Trayvon Henderson, Josh Connolly, Trey Harris, Zion Branch on the next era auto. So what, 5, 6 NIL autos? Nice break. I think the most I've seen in one 6-box break. Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Milroe, another Damian Martinez, this time on the scorecard. Dylan Gabriel, Ollie Gordon, Trevor Etienne, Trey Amos, Tez Johnson, Rodney Leonard, Brian Dawkins. Nice Will Campbell, the rookie scorecard. He looked good too. Should be like a day one starter, pretty against an impact. Kenneth Grant, Quinn Ewers, Tetsuo McMillan, Torrey Horton, Gunnar Helm, Buka emerged. Derrick Henry franchise, McMillan hot rookies, Raheem Mostert for the Raiders on the scorecard. That's Raiders edition. Go by the logo on the bottom left to right. Andrew Makuba, Jalen Noel, Rodney Leonard, Elijah Arroyo, Siobhan Ravel. Nice Trevor Lawrence auto. Little T-Law base auto for Jacksonville, not too shabby. This could be the year. Tim Brown, Stafford, Theo Johnson on the scorecard. Just hope he stays healthy. Donovan Jackson, Josh Simmons, Jake Briningstool, Abdul Carter, Kyle Williams, Tyler Warren draft, Josh Allen franchise, Rashad White scorecard, Matthew Golden, James Pierce Jr., Andrew Wells, Jalen Wells, RJ Harvey, another Hampton on the draft, T.O. Penix emerged, Jerry Jeudy scorecard for Cleveland, Monagai, Johnny Barron, Colson Loveland, Kyle McCord, Shador. Okay. Last auto of the break is not his first, not his second, but his third auto. JT Tuimoloau. Base rookie auto for the Colts. Hope he becomes the best player in the league. I go for Indianapolis. Josh Jacobs, Isaiah Bond hot rookies. Nice second year scorecard. Cooper DeJean. Ashton Genty, Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell, Cam Williams, Mason Taylor, hot rookies Jalen Milrow. Okay, base. Quinn Ewers, Cam Ward on the emerged. Deshaun Watson scorecard, sick. Xavier Restrepo, Jordan James, Mike Green, Jalen Walker, Terrence Ferguson, Bryce Young on the franchise, Ozzie Newsome, Men of Canton, Cortland Sutton on the scorecard. That's going to be it. All right, last box a little cold, but those last two boxes at least pretty good. Second half definitely carried the break. That is our break. Thank you again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. So a quick little recap. So first off, we'll see them top load this whole stack of cards. Some of our nicer rookies, our rookie scorecards, so on and so forth. We got our number cards here first out of 250. Geno Smith, Austin Eckler, Brian Thomas Jr., Lamar Jackson, and Kellen Winslow Sr. Rookie showcases some inserts to 100. Trey Amos, Harrison Smith, the franchise, and Bo Nix, the franchise. Gold zones out of 50. Nice Luther Bird in the third. Tank Dell, Bijan Robinson, Quinyon Mitchell, and Joshua Carty. Artist proof out of 35. Ed Reed, Men of Canton, and Damian Martinez on the rookie. One red zone, 16 out of 20 for Olderwolken. 2 first downs out of 10 in the same pack. First off the print, 1 out of 10 Anthony Richardson. And Men of Canton, Weapon X, bookend, 10 out of 10 Brian Dawkins, that's fire. And our lowest number card of the break, End Zone, 5 out of 8 Jaleel McLaughlin for Denver. Our case hit, first time getting this one on the break. Intergalactic Justin Jefferson. That's a little 3D lenticular card. It's from Minnesota. Super sick. And our autos. JT Tuimoloau. Trevor Lawrence. That's a sick one. Next there is Zion Branch for the NIL spot. Isaac Garendo. Joe Horn. Andres Borregales on the kicker auto. Caleb Downs for the NIL spot. Shador Sanders, probably our best auto of the break. Nice hit for the Browns on the Shador auto. Raheem Sanders, Doug Williams, nice Marion Hampton, Will Howard, Dimadore Lenore, 19 out of 50 on the gold zone auto. JT Tuimoloau. Next air, Lou Altmaier for the NIL spot. Andrew Marsh, next air for the NIL spot. Corey Brooks, JT Tuimoloau. Colin Simmons, next air for the NIL spot. Mason Taylor, 26 out of 35. Nice artist per rookie auto. Joshua Carty, 46 out of 50 gold zone. Nick Scourton. Nice cheetah. Tyreek Hill on the auto. NIL, next era auto of Zachariah Branch and Phil Mayfa. Both Branch boys picked up here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 autos for the NL spot. Not too shabby. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all. I think we're running this one back this week as well. Yeah, Wednesday. That's break 2407. We'll see you for another 6-box break. And we'll see you in a bit for our last break of the night. Going to be a Mosaic Pass.